When you hear the word prison, what comes to your mind? Punishment? Isolation? A place where people are locked away? But some prisons are far more than that.
Did you
They
read the
don't just
sign?
hold
No
prisoners,
candies.
they break their spirit. Around the world, there are
Go away.
prisons so extreme, so terrifying, that their stories still shock people today. One of the most famous is located on Alcatraz Island in the United States. Surrounded by cold, powerful ocean currents, Alcatraz was designed to be inescapable. The freezing water and strong tides made survival nearly impossible for anyone who tried to flee. Yet in 1962, 3 prisoners created one of the most daring escape plans in history. Using handmade tools, they slowly dug through the walls of their cells. They crafted fake heads to fool the guards and disappeared into the night. After that, they were never seen again. The FBI launched a massive investigation, but no clear evidence was ever found. Did they survive the icy waters, or did they disappear forever beneath them? To this day, no one knows the truth. On the southern coast of Africa lies Robben Island, a place known not just for confinement, but for psychological endurance. Here, one of the world's most respected leaders, Nelson Mandela, spent 27 years in prison. Every day, prisoners were forced to work under the harsh sun, breaking stones for hours. At night, they were locked inside tiny, cold cells with almost no comfort. The goal was not just punishment, it was to break their will. But despite everything, Mandela's spirit remained unbroken. His time in prison became a symbol of strength, resilience, and hope. Far to the north, in the frozen lands of Siberia, another kind of suffering existed. Temperatures could drop to -40 degrees Celsius. The cold was not just uncomfortable, it was deadly. Prisoners were forced to work long hours in brutal conditions, often without proper clothing or food. Many did not survive. Those who did survive carried deep physical and mental scars. In these prisons, survival itself was a daily battle. In South America, in the city of Maracaibo, there once stood one of the most chaotic prisons in the world, La Sabanita. This was not a place controlled by guards or authorities. Instead, the prisoners controlled everything. There were no real rules. Violence was constant. Weapons were common. And death could come at any moment. It was less like a prison, and more like a war zone. These prisons don't just punish the body. They affect the human mind in ways that can last forever. Constant fear, isolation, and hopelessness can break even the strongest person. Some prisoners, even after being released, struggle to return to normal life. Because the experience doesn't end when they leave. It stays with them. These are not just stories. They are real events that happen to real people. And they remind us of how extreme human suffering can become in certain places. So the question is, which of these prisons do you think is the most terrifying? Thumbs up like the video. Bell subscribe. Loudspeaker share with your friends.